Not my race. I care about the money, but it's not about the money. You understand what I'm trying to say? It's a difference. Not better, but sometimes we get tired of hearing,
Absolutely better. You trying to say it without saying it, but you just said it. So I was scrolling. I said, okay, all right. That's what's jumping on the timeline. I like the Black Queen. What we up. Now see, they gonna see that. They gonna say, See, we men at the end of the day. And we like them beautiful and classy. And what your definition of class may be, it may be different from my definition of class. But if you look in her comments, you read it's all love. But because I got this big platform, I'm gonna be lying and capping now. You know you love it. Shout out to that beautiful young lady.
Hi, welcome in, darling.
Hello.
What brings you up tonight?
I've been single for a while, and we'll communicate with gentlemen or men, whatever you want to call them, but I can't seem to bag them, and it doesn't turn into a relationship. So I don't know if it's my Instagram. I know it's not the way I dress. Like when I'm speaking to other people, they tell me it's because I have a lot going on for myself, and sometimes it may be that I intimidate men my age. I just turned 24 in January. I graduated with a bachelor's.
Nope. They lying to you. You don't intimidate men because of your high earnings and all your big degrees, okay? See, I want to be respectful. I don't want to be disrespectful. And I'm not going to be disrespectful. I don't be disrespectful. I be respectful. So you said you can't seem to bag them. That's a major problem. You're sitting on TV and your tummy is out on that. No, sweetheart, it's not your accomplishments. I got an algorithm to deal with, and I don't want to fight with the algorithm. But no self-reflection, self-awareness, and then put yourself in a pool of men and ask the men. I respect the young lady that you're sitting with because she tries to enlighten young women also. But you need to ask the men that you want you, what's the problem? And when they tell you, don't fight it, embrace it. And then you won't have to bag him. They'll be attempting to wife you. Just like that. Okay? Because I got a tummy, but I try to be respectful. I'm not going to just have my tummy.
When a man go through something, don't nobody give a damn. I'm being honest, bro. When a man need help, everybody tell the man up. Get a better job. Get more money. But when a woman need help, everybody cool with it. The first thing they say is, where your man at? You know what I'm saying? The man should be doing it. You shouldn't be doing it by yourself. It's the man. The man got to be the strongest person in the house. But when he weak, who helping that man be strong? You know what I'm saying? When that man going through something, who helping him? The man can't call on nobody. Huh? He got to do it all by himself. Even when he's stressed out, who helping the man? When he's suffering and struggling, who helping the man? He got to help himself. Ain't nobody standing with him, but he stand with everybody else. He pay everything. He do everything. He trying to keep everybody in order, trying to keep the kids in order, keep himself in order, keep his spirit in order, keep his mind in order. Who gonna keep the man in order when he out of order? Huh? When he needs somebody to help him. But a woman help everybody cool with it. Nobody say shit. Everybody got their back. But when a man go through something, he get stepped on, he get beat down, he get degraded, he get insulted, he get dragged down through the mud. You wonder what's wrong with these men. They going through it. They stressed the fuck out. They hurting inside, bro. Men get tired of every time something going wrong with them, everybody shut down on them, bro. Everybody turn around, turn their back, and like he ain't nothing because he a man. It feel like you ain't human when you a man. Like, bro, I gotta act like I ain't hurt. I gotta act like I don't wanna cry, bro. I gotta sit in the room and cry to myself, wipe my tears away, and come outside and smile at my kids and white face like I ain't going through shit. Like I ain't dealing with nothing. know men feel like that sometimes, bro. You try to be tough, bro. I don't care how strong you think you will, bro. But when your heart get hurt, bro, it's different, bro. When your people laugh at you, bro, when you suffer, that shit different. That's a different feeling, man.
It do hit different. That's how he feel. I felt it. You know, a lot of people probably don't feel it. The men that understand real men feel that. I can't add to that. And it's much more, but I can't add to it. But I'll try. Brothers, put yourself around other brothers that's motivating, that's encouraging, that's focused, and that's consistent. Put yourself around brothers that's willing to listen to you, let it out. Some of us go through things that the other brother may not go through. So we may not understand his struggle. But because we have genuine empathy and grace for that brother, we'll listen to him, let that go. Everybody ain't as strong as the next man. Martin Luther King sacrificed his life, his family, for his people. But across the world, every Martin Luther King Boulevard it's in an underprivileged, underdeveloped community where the rate of, you get it. So brothers, surround yourself with other brothers where you can let this energy out. And I know it's going to be difficult because as men, we try to stand tall and strong. But if you can feel the passion in that brother's voice, you can understand where he's coming from. And if you care about, these for the ladies, the young ladies, the daughters, if you care about your father, your uncle, your brothers, your cousins, pay attention to their feelings so that way.
Where would you rank yourself on the marketplace?
8.
Out of what, 100?
What we rating from 1 to 10?
Yeah.
Okay, 9.
Okay, have a good day.
R.I.P. to the GOAT. We miss you. You changed the game. And you got so many classics. You stay keeping us entertained on a regular.
Black dudes stabbed that they thought I was so many fucking times.
Don't you ever forget where you come from. Don't you ever forget what you've been through. The level of humility that young brother showed right there is amazing because people will forget. I remember I was in a PT Cruiser. I had 2 of them. Fishbowl. In Chicago, fishbowl, man, you can see straight through the glass. You like to get tense so you can be low key. Okay. It's neither here nor there. However, people treated me a certain type of way because I was in that car. Although I'm the same person that drive whatever else, are you that person that treat a person differently because of what you deem to be valuable as materialistic? Or do the spirit and the essence of that person allow you to treat them with? Never forget where you come from or what you've been through. And some people's path may not be your path. So they may not have what you deem. Couldn't even pay for his daughter's 13th birthday party. And he loved her enough. I'm going to let y'all have at it. Because the whole world, they don't do nothing but judge you. That's what the world do. The real people going to understand you and your struggle and your transgressions and your greatness. A little ugly.
Why do women make a big deal out of it when you live with your mama? You know what I'm saying? Like, things have changed, man. I remember back in the day, a man can be on the bus and a woman would still love him. You know what I'm saying? I ride the bus and I live with my mama. You know what I'm saying? I help out with bills. You know what I'm saying? I ain't making that much. You know, I do the best I can with my man. But why is it that women don't want to talk to a man that, you know what I'm saying, he's trying his best and because he don't have a car or he might still stay home with his mom? Why y'all making a big deal about that? You know what I'm saying? And then we get called dusties. We get called dusties, man. You know what I'm saying? So you mean to tell me I can't get no love because I stay with my mama and I don't have a car? You know, like, what's wrong with riding the bus? At least I'm getting back and forth to where I need to go make my change. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing the best for me. I'm doing the best for me and my kids. And, you know, I think maybe it's just these new age women, you know. You know, so what if I don't have a car? So what if I still stay home with my mama? I mean, what's the big deal? It's family.
Genuine and humble, the young guy seems. So there's not really enough context around it. So let me provide some. If you are 40 or 50, 60, staying with your mom, it's perfectly fine. Depending on the context. People die. People go through ups and downs. People get sick. It's different. You fell on hard times. It's cool. But as men grow, elevate. So this staying with your mom could be a level of codependency, a level of laziness. But like I said, I don't know your situation. The goal is to become self-sufficient, young man. This is why all the women calling you dusties, they don't know your situation. We're not gonna deal with them. We're gonna use this as an enlightenment and a teachable segment. You go to college, you become self-sufficient, meaning you are a man. So at that time, you are to leave the nest and to build your own kingdom. So that way you can invite your wife or your queen into your kingdom, not invite your wife into your mom's house. So it just depends on your situation and the context surrounding it. Okay? Times have changed, bro. They really have. But as far as that go, from man to man, build it up. It's crazy how wicked this game is. And it's crazy how our young brothers are being fooled. They being fooled and fooled. F-O-O-L-E-D and F-O-O-D. Because of nonsense that's being preached. That's why you don't need to do it. Don't fall for the okie doke. You can be one of the most stand up. They will cut your legs off and make you sit down. These is facts. Don't fall for it. Don't you fall for it. Please, I'm telling you, put your guns down. All the bodies, stop it. It's not going to end well. And they going to tell because that's what they do. They going to mess with your girl because that's what they do. She going to cheat because that's what they do. Your houses you own, your little money you got, they going to take it. They won't call you. They're not going to accept your phone calls. Facts.
50-50. I'm not going 50-50 with you on a cable bill. I'm not going 50-50 with you on an electric bill. I'm not going 50-50 with you on a rent. We ain't going half on a mortgage. We ain't going half on a dinner bill. I don't go 50-50, baby. I'm paying all the fucking bills. I can't picture myself asking a girl to go half with me on a dinner bill and I took her to dinner. If I gotta go 50-50, I gotta hustle harder so I can take care of me and my lady.
That sounds fancy. I've done a lot of reactions. And while doing those reactions, 95% of the people that talk like that, single. Relationships take way more than money. Because people so focused on the money, it's a lot of people got a lot of money, they broke. I know that went over your head. If you find you a young lady that cares about you enough where you want to marry her and you marry her and you care about her enough to you guys become a union, those individuals speak on working together. All that talk sound fancy. I'm going to take care of everything. I'm rich. I got all the money. You cap. You either find you somebody to work with that's going to work with you because your money could change tomorrow. Things change tomorrow. Your health could change tomorrow. Your teeth can get crooked on you. And your nose can go upside down tomorrow. Your little wee can stop working. Then what you got? What you gonna do with your money then? Probably buy another wheel. The goal is to work together. So it's nasty. I ain't going 50-50. I'm gonna take care of. Man, men gonna pay for dates. Man, okay. But the reality is, you working with her, she working with you. Period. And whatever that is. If it's 50-50 and if it's working. Most people talk like that single. You ain't got no husband in the house and you looking at him talking about, I ain't paying you 50. If you talking to your husband like that, you cooked. And your husband ain't even telling you, you got to pay me 50. Real men not talking like this. You finding you somebody to work with, your husband working with you, and You guys' business is you guys' business. Your union is your union. And it's working amazing for you, and you can make it 30, 40, 50 years. But society will present these arguments, and people will try to take it in their mind and believe it and embed themselves in it. Single as a mom.
So go ahead. She got a question for him. Go ahead, ask your question.
You shy? Come on.
So what ignorant put that together? I'm gonna ask you again. I said, what ignorant put that together? I don't do this for clickbait. We do this for real. Somebody need to be ashamed of themselves. And now, even when you look closely at the end, you see the little boy feeling the emotion coming from the little girl, and he knew exactly what to do. Show affection, show emotional support, even at that age. She in her femininity, he in his masculinity at that age. But that, we right there, is what helped destroy our kids. Facts. And that essence of those two children, it changes. Because people think it's cool for views, clicks, and likes.
Don't worry about my husband. So y'all, please help me understand this. My lights got turned off. So I called my baby's father and asked him if he could get my lights turned on for me. He said no, because I have a husband and that's his responsibility. How is that his responsibility to pay my lights to get turned back on after they get turned off? That you have kids that stay here. You don't care about your kids? I understand that I have a husband, granted, don't beat me up over it, but we fell on hard times. So as my baby's father, I feel like you're supposed to pick up the slack. So you rather for your kids to be in the dark than to help your baby mother get her lights turned back on? What if I didn't have a husband? Would you have helped me then? These men is crazy. Sir, help me get my lights turned on. Don't worry about my husband. So y'all, please help me.
What you guys think about that? I'm figuring like it's based on the relationship that you have. Otherwise, in my mind, why the kids ain't staying with their father? I'm just saying. Because how you talking, it ain't your husband's responsibility. Why not go to the house where the lights is on? I'm just asking. 5 Florida juveniles were arrested on felony charges after stealing 2 vehicles in less than 13 hours and possessing a firearm while leading police on a chase. Now, looking at these young men, it seems like they very young. One of them even look 9 years old. I got a simple question. I'm not going to jump on the children. Where the parents at? Is it a father in the household? Is it a mother in the household? Are there uncles in the household? Is it a male role model in the household? Young men, young boys, you don't want the accountability that's going to look at you. See, right now, they say 5 juveniles were arrested. It's a blessing that you wasn't killed. You didn't flip the car. The police, it wasn't a shootout, and you had a firearm. I need to know where the parents at. How are we here and why is this happening? Them look like babies.
Wayne dating black men. 2025, Wayne dating black men.
That blue collar brother is not it. He's not gonna fit. But for some of us black women, your blue collar is not enough. It's not enough.
So the question is, can a man with no money make a woman happy? You should be impotent. If you ain't got no money as a man, you shouldn't even be able, that thing shouldn't even try to rise up. What the hell can a broke man do for a woman? A man with no money can't do nothing for nobody, including himself.
Thinking about the psychology of things, I really feel like black men are addicted to struggle and poverty. You got to get the bottom of the barrel when it comes to interacting with them. Do you hate men? You really hate men? Yes! Yes!
No motherfucking passports, bro. They're gonna take their ashy, bald-headed asses overseas, and a foreign woman is gonna run their pockets dry and send they ugly asses back to their 5x5 shoebox ass motherfucking apartment.
There's plenty of y'all out here. Finding y'all is not the problem. The problem is that y'all are not worth.
We watched the same clip. In this case, they said it. She 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 said it. And she said it. Find me a clip of what we talking like that. Find the clip. And then inbox it to me. The clip where black men talking like that about black women. Send me the clip. Somebody say, run that back. What's your take on that? It's beautiful. It's amazing. You know, you're going to have the naysayers that say it's secular. From the looks of it, to me, they young. And I respect them because they get married. And it's an amazing thing, regardless of what the future holds. What I noticed is people that look at your, maybe not the middle finger, but she was talking to the people that's finna hate. But people forget that they was young at one point. And they forgot when I was young, I had to learn, I had to elevate, I had to grow. But now that they older, they try to act like they forgot when they were younger. We go through transitions. Let them get there. Man, it won't for me.
For the rest of my life, I ain't fucking with no broke niggas, bro.
I knew that was coming.
Right. No broke niggas, bro. I don't give a fuck how you feel, nigga. I don't give a fuck how many times you told me I was beautiful, you loved me, you called me. I don't want no broke nigga around me. I'm allergic to them niggas.
What if you make more than him, but he's not necessarily
I don't want no nigga I make more than.
Show me what a man talking like this at. Every time I see it, I'm going to do it. Then I'm going to put a compilation together. And they think we here capping. All I hear in these comments, men putting women down. Yeah, for 2 years we've been exposing this nonsense. And you a lie. It ain't all women. Nope. Send the videos of the men doing this. It's not happening. Only time a man do this is to reflect and troll the woman. But in reality, this is a shame. And it's happening. I see it every single day. I don't give.
A broke man is a dangerous man, and you have no business dating one. And I'm not talking about lavish dates and trips. I'm not talking about having a ridiculous standard and being shallow. I'm talking about the fact that when a man is at a point in his life and he's not able to do the most fundamental things for himself, he is at war with himself. And you will be the punching bag in the war that he is having in his own self. You do not want to be that. Society puts a lot of pressure on men to be providers, to be protectors, and their identity is associated with that. And when they cannot even do it at the most basic level for themselves, that is a problem for them.
Nope. Here we go again. More projection. Never in my life have I ever treated anybody away because I was broke. But they make it seem as though that narrative is for all men. Stop it. Talk about the men that's not that. I don't know them. I'm going to treat my mother, my lady, my friend, I'm going to treat people different because I don't have no money. What's broke is a person's mindset. You see, let's debunk her statement. If that was true what she's saying, so what that says about the man with all the money? He not broke, he not going to treat you no type of way. I seen him with plenty of money treat you. We going to show up every single day. It's bad out here. Show me the men talking like this about the women. Show them to me. 4, 5 loose ones maybe, chasing clout. We got thousands. You hear me? That's why I wore this little Holland baby today with these Holland glasses. Because that's what they look like. Some whining babies. Again with the broke talk. Again about the money.
If I give you my body, like, nigga, you're obligated to do these certain things. Is that like how some women think?
Yeah. Some women definitely think like that.
taught.
Yeah. You have to understand what these women see. Women, girls, little girls, first of all, because they're who is coming up right now. Look at who the artists are. Like back then we had, like, I'm 27, but I got a little, maturity. I heard the
mature artists
R&B,
and R&B,
that make you feel so, like, what? It ain't nothing but ass, titties, pussy, money, scam.
She said it, I didn't. Fellas, value yourself. This is why people can talk like this. Because you relinquish to them, they don't relinquish back. Value yourself. Don't just lay with anybody. These are facts. Don't tap in everything. Then when she thinks she can call you up and say, come on over here and eat this cookie, you like, no. But I know you're going to go because you're lost. If you find some value in yourself, guess what? Ain't got no choice but to conform. Because it's ridiculous. Like a man can't value himself. Like we crack any and everything running. We don't. Not all of us. You got some out there that do. But those are the boys. Whew.
My nigga cheating, what should I do? If your nigga cheating, the best thing to really do is just be a better woman. Why is your nigga cheating on you? Always remember, niggas only cheat when they're not appreciated. A real nigga not want to cheat on a female that he want. At the end of the day, niggas cheat because they want to. Feel what I'm saying? Everybody cheats at the end of the day. But
nope. We got to stop the young boy. The young boy trying to figure it out. And it's a good thing that he's doing the best he can at that age to give his level of insight on the things he may have been through or what he sees. Nah. Nope. Nope. It's a reality. You have to be aware of who you are dealing with. Your expectations of the person who you dealing with is why you are disappointed. I know these things gonna go over your head, but follow me. You expecting him to do what you feel, regardless of what he told you, because God showed you a sign. He showed you. You just didn't pay attention to it. And because you don't want to take accountability, you're not going to accept what I'm trying to tell you. We are always given signs, red flags, green flags. Go be with that one. He the good one. Leave that one alone. We'll push that to the side because we want to get in that bed and do the nap. It's the truth. I know you're upset, but it's the truth. And later when it go left, you mad. You blaming him. Nah. You could be the best woman in the world, young fella, and that man will steal. You can be the best man in the world, and that woman will steal. These supersede you doing better so your man don't. No. You knew who you was dealing with, and you disregarded that. You told God, no, I'm not going to listen to you. I'm going to do what I want to do. Because you gave me discernment, but I'm going to act as if you didn't. And I'm going to act if you forsaken me. And I'm going to do what I want to do. But Lord, when it go left, I'm going to divorce him. I'm going to beat him to a pulp. I'm going to bust his windows out. I bust the windows out of his car. No, the reality is you have to be accountable for the decisions that you made. I'm going to stop right there because I don't want to go in. Okay? We got to give kudos to that young boy because he's trying to figure it out. But as he age, he going to learn. Young man, God will show you the young lady that you are supposed to deal with, and you will push that lady to the side because you like her because she looks better. And when you get disappointed, you're going to blame her, not blame yourself. He showed you. Take accountability. Yeah, bigger play. It's a new day.
Getting older, I feel like I understand polygamy more. Like, I honestly, and obviously this is not the whole species of men, but I feel like most men are not created to be with one woman. Like, I feel like that's why it works so well for a man to have multiple households and not switch up. Like, us
That's
as women, like, you know, like, some women can do it, obviously, be like, oh, I'll be with this nigga and then I'll be with that nigga. But for the most part, a man can really manage, I don't know how many, but 1 to 2 households and still be present in both households.
It's crazy.
She kept it too real. She said it, I didn't. I saw it, I watched it, you watched it with me. She said it, I didn't. Wow. Somebody put her in the comments, please, because we need to talk to her about her perspective as a woman. I know they mad. Ooh, they mad. I'm sorry. I'm just watching. I ain't did nothing wrong. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday.
Their mere existence? Do you feel like they don't serve a purpose outside of providing you with food, shelter, in their bodies? Have you been hurt that bad? And that's okay. Like, like there could be a healing process for that. There could be, because you're not the only one. Maybe that is one of the reasons that men mistreat women so badly, because they're dealing with so much internally.
I learned that a lot of people don't like the decisions they make after the fact. In the beginning, when they make the decision, it's cool. But when they go left, accountability. I hear, if I blame the lady for things that I'm not being accountable for, I'm pushing the blame on her, and vice versa. If she blame me for things she not being accountable for, she pushing it on me. We have to take accountability for our decisions, our actions, and our transgressions. You have to take accountability for it. It's your responsibility to pay attention to discernment. And when you don't, and it go left, you can't then turn around and start pointing the finger.
Tell us why you think you deserve parole.
Hey, if you're going to give it to me, give it to me. If not, I can go back. I'm not here to debate with y'all or nothing. If you're going to grant me parole, grant it to me. If you're not going to grant it to me, I got 5 months to go. As simple as that.
Well, you know, Mr. Edwards, you make it very difficult to even consider you for parole.
I'm just being straight up. If you're going to grant it to me, grant it to me.
You know,
If not, I'll go back and I'll finish my time.
Okay. Well, why did you not want to cooperate with the parole officer?
I'm cooperating, but I got caught with a gun. I'm guilty of that. Okay, I'm serving my time for that. I never said I didn't have it. I never said I didn't do it. If you're going to grant me parole, grant me parole. The reason I carry the gun, you want to know? Because I've been shot up 4 times. The reason I carry it is for my protection. Why is that?
Yeah, and Mr. Edwards, you are prohibited from having a firearm. I understand you wanted it for your protection, and you were driving the car while drinking. After you had been drinking.
I'm not denying it yet.
Okay.
And I got caught. And I'm in here. Yes. And I'm paying for it. I'm not asking nobody to do me no favor, do nothing for me. I am willing to do whatever I'm supposed to do. If I have to do all my time, I do all my time. If you ever want to bring me parole, don't bring it to me. I'm not gonna cry about it.
So regarding Kenneth Edwards, 065621, move to deny parole based upon criminal history, inadequate evidence of offender change, and inadequate institutional program participation. Is there a second?
Second.
Those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed, no. The ayes have it. Mr. Edwards, we weren't able to give you.
Thank you. Y'all have a nice day.
He taking accountability. They want you to beg for it, young man. He stood tall. He taking accountability. But if you listen to that whole back and forth, all she wanted him to do was beg for it. Even though he just told her he understood what he did. She offered no recourse. He told her, I got shot out 4 times. I wanted to protect myself. He gave a reason, not an excuse. He gave a reason why he had it. She didn't say, well, even though you've been shot 4 times, we got some, handled it like she had no recourse for him. So you had to think about it on your own. And the best way to go to war with somebody with weapons is with weaponry. That's it. Unless you can prevent it. But if it's damn funny, you got to go to war. You don't want accountability looking at you like that. That's an old man. You don't want accountability looking at you like that because most of you guys not going to be able to stand tall like him. Pay attention to that and look at how that system will play you and use you for free slave labor. I got 5 months left. Do what you will. Everybody ain't going to be able to stand tall like that. So instead of you having to go there and go through that, what he trying to show you don't need to go through, don't do it. Put it down. Because they're not going to give you a way out. They're going to make you beg for it. They're going to force feed it to you. You over here in our ballpark. We run this. These are facilities. You don't have no say so. And we not going, they got something called rehabilitate. We not going to rehabilitate you. We ain't going to rehabilitate you. We're going to make sure.
Gang, so you telling me this the reality for a man? That's it, bro? Nigga, I just got off of work. It's 2:56 in the morning. I don't have nobody to talk to, gang. I don't got nobody to comfort me, gang. I don't got nobody to tell me that it's okay, gang. I have nobody to talk to, gang. And even if I did, I still can't tell them how I feel because I don't like being vulnerable. I don't like feeling vulnerable. Even if I did explain how I feel, they wouldn't care, bro. Wouldn't nobody care. They gonna say, well, keep your chin up, keep your head up. What the f you think I've been doing this whole time, bro? Niggas is tired, bro. Yes, I might be a man, but niggas get tired of thugging, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I'm speaking up for the niggas that don't have the strength to say this, bro. Niggas get tired of thugging, bro. Niggas is tired, bro. Like, is this reality for me? Work, go home, go to sleep, do it all again, bro. No social life, man. I barely see my homeboys anymore, bro. Niggas is tired. I feel like I have no time on my hands, gang.
To the young men out there or the men in general, because a lot of men struggle with this. They feel alone. They know for a fact people don't care. Everything the young man just displayed. Problem is so many hold it in. Young man, I'm explaining to you right now. Good job. You allowed yourself a small level of freedom comes with expressing yourself. Although you may feel I'm on social media, people, nope, disregard all that. You can use these platforms and leverage it to the best of your ability. A lot of people don't understand. There's always something that you can do to offload the things you feel. You don't have to offload it onto another person. You got people that offload it through music. You got people that offload it through singing. You got people that offload it through fashion. Right now, I would suggest, I don't know your lifestyle, I don't know the things, what you do for extracurricular activities, your hobbies, but I would suggest you get a journal. Start journaling how you feel, young man. Writing it down is powerful, okay? And there's a million things you can do with that. You can do different books, children's books, adult books, experience. Offload it onto a pad. Get you a journal. Start there. That'll be your second role, because right now you just offloading in front of that camera. Don't worry about being vulnerable. We all need that. It's better to do that than to hold it in and you get it off some other type of way. And we all can look at the TV. So I'm going to tell you right now, good job. This is the first step to acknowledging it. Don't worry about people. They always going to have something to say. We live in an imperfect world where people always going to judge you. And a lot of men, what I noticed doing content, a lot of men go through that. Holding it in because they supposed to be the big, nope. Find an outlet. Let it out. Not in a negative way. Leave the negativity alone. If it's drugs you got to go to, leave it alone because that's what you do. Alcohol, leave it alone because that's what you do. Abuse, leave it alone because that's what you do. Beating yourself down, don't do that. Pen to pad, not rapping, just a journal where you writing down how you feel. You write down your dreams. You date it. You document it. So you can understand where you going and where you been. Because it is to make you stronger. It is to give you character. It is to give you integrity. And we all have different charges. And over time, if you embrace it and you find a way to offload that non-negatively, it will be an amazing thing. And you'll remember these things and you'll embrace them. So good job, young man. I'm going to salute you because we need more vulnerable brothers as opposed to them holding it in and taking it to the street. Nah. We don't need you thugging, Jack. Okay? Tap in with us a little more. Come on, tap on in with us, man. And surround yourself with people that's very, very positive and influential in your life in a good way. And that's going to hold you accountable. Any negative energy, get rid of them. I don't care who they is. Facts, right now, today. Okay? Good job, man. These the first step.
Are you on the 50-50 relationship?
I feel like women have it harder. Hormonally, I mean, in the world, in all the ways.
Okay.
And so a man will never feel internally what I feel, you know? They're just living their life like it's golden. Love that for you.
Yeah.
So to me, I feel like it could never really be equal because we both ain't going through the same challenges. Take the job out of it, you know? Yeah, so for me.
Nope. Now it's rearing its ugly head about men that feel the pressures, the daughters, the mamas, the wives, the girlfriends, society, all the pressure on the men. Well, he just want to woosah, but he can't because society deemed him to be weak. He can't be vulnerable because society deemed him going to be taken advantage of. No, we never know each other's charges. You have your charge as a woman, I have my charge as a man. Women don't understand what men go through, but you don't hear us crying. We telling the truth. A lot of men are becoming vulnerable and telling you, "Ooh, it's a lot on me." He human. He's not a robot. He's not a computer. So let's stop the comparisons. Because everybody can get in front of this camera and talk about what they've been through. Okay? A beautiful black woman speaking on her woes when you're beautiful. But you got some men that's younger than you. Can't see. You hear me? Lost their legs. Car accident early. Shot in the head, mental illness, brain damage. Okay? So let's stop all this men have it better. You just live your life, living this life like it's gold. And stop it. We have it rough at young ages. So we're going to stop this cap. We respect your position in life. Respect ours. You got to stop with the competition aspect of it. Men lose their life just like that. I was just watching and reading about a young rapper in Texas. I'm not going to even repeat that. Tragic. Young. Okay.
I want us to believe that all these women out here selling out arenas, talking about you, I don't need you, I'm independent, I could do bad by myself. If you think they not going home to a husband, you are the most confused generation, period. Y'all seen what happened with Ciara when she released that song? And they like, I'm so confused, and that's no disrespect to her. We all understand that the record labels is like, if you as a female artist want to be SZA, Summer Walker, Aiko, or this or that, and all these different women out here who keep going and bashing men in their songs, Jasmine Sullivan, Mary J. Blige, if you want to sell out arenas, they not buying love right now. They don't want to hear about how much you love your husband that you're actually going home to.
Separatism at its finest. Now Tyrese said that. And sometimes it's not good to argue with the facts and the data and the statistics. The truth is the truth.
Wouldn't get married.
Oh, no.
You've never been married?
Never been married. Nah, I don't believe in that shit.
You ever thought about?
I think about marriage every day.
Every day?
Every day. I
To a
think about
particular
marriage.
person?
Anybody. Like I said, I could probably marry her. Yeah, no.
You never been in love with a person, a girl?
No. I would never allow myself to be vulnerable like that for someone. Because here's the thing about real life.
That's what.
You in bed with your girl, you gonna give her your life, and the girl gonna give you your life. She looks at one wall, you look at the other wall. And one day that person wakes up and say, I don't want to be with you no more. And you done dedicated your motherfucking life. And as you said, it's a risk. That's not a risk I'm willing to gamble. Yeah. I can't put... Most of y'all right now got your lives in somebody else's hand. Your life is in someone else's hands. I can never allow someone to have that type of control over me.
Living in fear is a prison. We grown. It's okay to make a decision and accept the fact that you are grown, and if it doesn't work, you move on. That's all right. However, in certain instances, a lot of people will say, if he been hurt, he been done like this, if he been scorned, it could change his heart. And if you get hurt bad enough, this will be your mindset. While I respect what TK saying is because of this, I'd rather be just like that than go out here and wipe my whole damn family out. I'm gonna digress. Don't act like you don't see it every single day. He holds so much in. The world, women, we go through so much. Okay, if you do, why he wiping his whole family?
Nobody rich in the ghetto. Nobody. If we was rich, we wouldn't be here.
I ain't gonna be out here every day out here gangbanging, man. After I graduate from high school, I'm going somewhere. I ain't gonna be out here every day. There ain't shit out here but pain. Fuck this shit.
If I had a chance to start over again, I wouldn't turn down that wrong path. I try to go the right way. Get my education, I wouldn't be here. I'll be here today, but I'll be in the right mind. I wouldn't be gangbanging. I go to the school right here.
Right now, I do not miss school. Are you gonna today, you know what I'm saying? Because I gotta have that education, man. Because the white man is not gonna let you do shit. A high school diploma ain't nothing no more. You got a master in something. I'm gonna try to be something, and when I get up, I'm gonna take them up with me, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to leave none of my friends or family in the ghetto because they shit.
Powerful and deep. It goes to show you how intelligent so many of the young brothers are. However, because they don't feel they have an alternative, they go that way, against which way they supposed to go. I really felt that, and again, we're going to continue to encourage the young brothers. Don't do it. Put down your gun. Leave the drugs alone, okay? Surround yourself with older, positive people, influential people, people with wisdom. Don't give up and keep going, young man. Don't give up, young blood. You keep going, young man, okay? Salute to them young brothers for at that age even understanding decisions, knowing that this wasn't the way, but it was after the fact. The next generation of young brothers could learn from these young brothers, letting you know you don't have to go that route. It's gonna get you 100 years, and they're gonna throw away the key. Don't do it.
Welcome in. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Jocelyn.
Jocelyn, how old are you?
I'm 29.
Okay, and what do you do?
I'm a systems engineer.
All right, okay. And what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to garden. I'm a gym babe, and I read a lot. Oh, and I binge watch Bridgerton and Avatar. But
yes.
Yeah, that's my thing.
Okay. And what are some things you look for in a man?
Emotional intelligence. I want a best friend, person I can confide in. Someone who's funny, down to earth, ambitious. I could go on.
Okay.
You know.
Now, what are some deal breakers?
Cigarette smokers.
Okay.
That's a no.
All right.
Yes, very well-mannered, looks amazing, and did not get up there talking about a man and his money and his wee-wee and him being 8 feet tall. She's an anomaly. I'm sorry, but pay attention to her, you get somewhere in life. She really there for a representation because I know she got options. I know she got them. They probably knocking her door down. But I'm gonna digress. Amazing. Beautiful job, young lady. Cause Pop the Balloon is in trouble. I'm trying to save him, but I can't. There's no saving him. But we try.